Security Council, but we are also in the African Union Peace and Security Council, meaning our system is architecture of intervening in the world is almost synchronized, so to say. And our agenda is also very clear. Peace and security are key, particularly regional peace. Climate change is also important. Peacekeeping and conflict resolution are key. And this is the first time we can be described legitimately and rightly as regional hegemon. Why? Because Ethiopia itself has declined because of its own civil war relating to Tigray. And also the crisis of election in Somalia and so on. But at the same time, we are facing challenges ourselves because we not only have to manage our own election here and ensure that it's peaceful, but we also have to ensure that there is peace, there is election in Somalia, and that we are not part of the problem, but we are part of the solution in Somalia.
Not to be seen as an interfering force.
No, not to be seen as interfering, but the Somalis don't believe that Kenya can sit back and watch as things unfolding there. So it's all a question of dealing with Farah Malim's friend, Abdullah Mohammed Farmajo. And I would say Farah to tell that citizen of this region to recognize that the fact that he can go to America if things go bad does not mean all of us in the region can go to America. And that Somalia need to hold election like yesterday and finish up. Whether he's elected or re-elected is not a matter. I mean, that cycle need to go on. Two, not to exploit the maritime dispute with Kenya to kind of mobilize raw ethnic emotions about we are Somalis, our land is being taken.
Okay.
Now, how much land are Somali people buying in this country and we have not gone to ICJ? Go to E3, go to South Sea, go to anywhere, come to Upperlands and so on. We're not going to ICC to accuse Somalians of taking our land.
Okay.
So we need to have regional solution for this. So as the ICJ issue comes out, coinciding with the speech of the president, I think Kenya is walking a tightrope. That you have a madman with a gun in the marketplace called Farmajo, and we have an issue that is legitimate because resolution of disputes at the regional level will always occur. We have dealt with our problem with Tanzania. We demarcated our maritime border, which you see. It was not done by anybody. We negotiated with Tanzania. We gave our land so that we don't take Pemba. So we had to carve it that way. We still have to do that with Somalia, but we have to agree with the Somalis.
It has to come to negotiations.
We have to come to negotiations, but we have also to deal with a madman with a gun in a marketplace.
Okay.
Who is Farmajo, who want to exploit this issue to mobilize raw emotions.
Okay, and that is subject to the mandate that will be accorded to the next government in Somalia by the people, as we also take a look at the elections of the lower and the upper houses in Somalia. Ben, yes. In terms of Kenya now being at the UN Security Council on a permanent basis and then assuming the presidency of that council, which is the highest organ of the United Nations for the 1-month rotational presidency. How important is this in terms of advancing the interests of Nairobi in ensuring that it does remain the entry to Eastern Southern Africa?
Foremost, you have to appreciate that the presence of Kenya on the United Nations Security Council has had, it's been a culmination of a very lengthy process. And Kenya has remained as the bastion of peace and hope in this particular region. Kenya has balanced out a lot of conflict that has been either flaring up from Somalia. There has been recently tensions in Ethiopia. You have seen Kenya's participation in the processes that we have ongoing to date in South Sudan. There has been a few incidences here and there in Uganda. So Kenya retains a very strategic place. And you see, being at the epicenter, if Kenya's security situation was not a global concern to everybody, this region could very, very easily disintegrate. You have seen in many cases, if there is any incident like Professor is suggesting about Somalia, the first intervention even from the global community is sought through Kenya as a republic. So this is going to be a very important positioning for the country, and better investment also, because you have to be secure yourself first to be able to support the security or the safety of the region. And it's not just about physical security, we are talking about economic security.
Okay.
Our stability entirely depends on our ability to remain secure as a country. So at that position, it becomes easier for Kenya to advance their agenda in terms of investment,
okay,
not only in security but also intelligence systems, because that and I like picking out a specific example, especially on the war on terrorism. You find that over the last few years, Kenya has invested heavily in investment and has also secured very strategic partners in intelligence gathering and sharing. And you have seen there's been a lot of stability on that particular front. So this is a very unique opportunity, and it's not something that we should take for granted, because we have 53 countries right now in Africa, isn't it? Including South Sudan. So this should be something that can also be utilized globally to demonstrate that Africa is ripe and at that stage now to play at the global as a strategic global player, without the how we were downlooked on before, because previously, you remember, most of these positions were reserved of either the G8 or a few strategic partners from the Asian community or the Americas. But now this is something that should be able to be used by the entire Africa, and especially the AU, because the AU has also been on the front line in stabilizing many parts of Africa. Even recently, remember what has been going on in the Central African Republic and all that. So Kenya should be able to use this really to support the enhancement of not only democracy, but most importantly the stability of Africa, because most of the turmoil that we have continued to see across African countries has really been at a very high price to the economies of these respective countries. Yes.
And Honorable Faarax, I'm coming to you. And then the address by the President coincides with the ICJ that's set to deliver the judgment on the maritime dispute later in the day from the Netherlands. And to just quote Ambassador, that is PS Macharia Kamau, on Friday, he said the delivery of the judgment will be the culmination of a flawed judicial process that Kenya has had reservations with and withdrawn from, on account of not just its obvious and inherent bias, but also its unsuitability to resolve the dispute at hand. Appreciating that the ICJ is the principal judicial organ of the UN, and the UN Security Council, where we sit on a permanent basis, is the highest organ of the United Nations. How are we likely to be perceived by the community of nations as regards the outcome of the ICJ determination later in the day?
I don't know. To be honest, I'll want to wait and see exactly how it's going to be determined. Most Kenyans believe that this case is weighed, stacked high against us, but including Professor Kagwanja. But one thing that is coming out very strong in this, and that reminds me also of an incident in Parliament in 1993. Professor Kagwanja talks of Somalis who are owning properties in Isli, owning properties in everywhere, in Kenya, everywhere. My friend, those are Kenyans from Garissa, Wajir, and Mandera, the same way you come from Muranga. Now, if you're not able to see the difference between a Kenyan Somali and a Somali from Somalia, then we have a problem. We have a serious problem. Because you touch that one, you will have a problem in your own country, because we shall not accept. It's Faarax Maalim you're dealing with. But when you want to deal with Farmajo, you want to deal with the folks in that place as a separate state, the same way we deal with Tanzania. When we're dealing with Tanzania, we don't tell the Masais who are on our side, go and talk to the Tanzanians on the other side, because you also live on the other side. We don't send Mudi Awori to his brother, who is an MP, across the border in Uganda, when he was our own vice president, when we have a problem with Uganda. No. We are a state. We have our own territorial integrity. We have our own, as a state, as a country. Let us deal with other countries, but not in a segmented way. Because when you tell me, go to Farmajo, Farmajo is not my countryman. Farmajo is from the Republic of Somalia. You have more friends in Somalia than I have. And you know that very well, and everybody. And you actually talk about it and brag about it. You get my point. Of course, most of it is commercial. You give them your services as a consultant, and they pay you very good. You've always said that. But the point I'm trying to tell you is that you go and talk to them. Talk to your friend Khaira, he's your friend, and the others who are there. But then when you say that we are acquiring properties in uplands, those acquiring properties are from Garissa, my brother. The same way you're from Ranga, unless you want to tell me Garissa, Wajir, and Mandera is not part of Kenya. Or unless you're just seeing that as a real estate. We have land here. You're only seeing as a farm.
You are diverting.
No, hang on, let me see. Hang on, let me tell you. And this is a very common problem in this country, including among intellectuals. I was in Parliament in 1993, and I remember somebody who is since deceased from Coast told me, Farah, a good friend of mine, an educationist, was a teacher actually. He told me, Farah, you must be grateful to Kenya. Because, you know, you're a refugee, you came from Somalia, and now you're a member of parliament in our own parliament here. And that man was a former principal of a school. He was an educationist. He is somebody who is educated, but who did not see the difference between somebody from Garissa and a refugee from Somalia. You see what I mean? And that's the same mistake Professor Kagwanja is making. And another very senior civil servant I had a meeting with last week. He told me, Farah, if this thing is going to be against us, it's going to have a social, political, economic ramifications on you Somalis who are here. I told him, try it. Try that tomorrow and try and take away my rights as a Kenyan. And I'll tell you what will happen. I'm going to fight for my rights as a Kenyan. I'm not a Somali. So you want to deal with the folks up there? Kwenda pigana na hawa. You man, balls, you have the balls. Go and do what you have to do with them because they are there. It's not that they are hiding in Nairobi here in my house. Let me just finish.
Okay, briefly, because...
And that is a problem. That is a problem. Okay. There's already a fear within the Somali community that this can be turned against them as a community here. And that will be the worst disaster that will happen in this country. There will be no Kenya after that, I assure you. You know why? Because these people are living in their own country. They are here in Kenya. They're here by right, the same right that you enjoy yourself. Not any less.
Okay.
As for Somalia, we already have our forces in there. It's a separate government. You are the ones who are running the Minister of Foreign Affairs and the presidents and the rest of them. How you deal with it is what Kenyans are going to see it. And we have no problem with that. Okay. We've never told you not to deal with them in any way, other than, basically that you can't trample on our rights because we have an ethnicity, affinity with them. It's a problem. Okay. So that is the point.
Yes, Prof.
No, I think Farah is inducing emotions into a very normal issue. I mean, the Kenyans have never had problems with their own Somali people.
You mean Kenyan Somalis?
Yes, Kenyan. Yeah,
you're wondering why
we don't talk about Kenya.
Because Somalis on land in the uplands and in Nairobi.
No.
Let Kenyans.
Let the professor finish. Yes,
we have never, Kenyans have never had problems. Now, maybe I am sure Hassan Ismail is watching. Hassan Ismail is the fourth generation of Somalis who moved from Wajir to my local town. I went to the same school. He speaks better Kikuyu than myself. Yeah. He's a Somali, pure Somali.
In Murang'a County?
Yes, in Murang'a County, Maragua town. And the Ismaili family have produced doctors who treated me. In fact, I was gotten from Murang'a North to Murang'a South to be treated by one Somali doctor, Lamathan. And so, Kenyans have never had problems with our own Somalis at
with
all.
our fellow Kenyans?
Fellow Somalis, our own Kikuyus, the way you talk about our own Kikuyus and our own Somalis. Now, and we have no problem with the Somalis. That's what I was trying to say. Even those from Mogadishu, those from the north, because we are part and parcel of the citizens of the Horn. And I've said this in many forums.
Including your Sunday Nation articles?
Yes, I've said we are all citizens of this region, the Horn. And I have also said in certain forums that Kenya and Somalia are joined at the hip. I see that boundary as nonsense. Because there are more Somalis who have invested in Kenya than have invested in Mogadishu. Some of my business partners and colleagues are Somalis. Some of the people who have hired me and paid me better than anybody else are Somalis. So there is no phobia here. The way you'd go in South Africa and talk about Makwere and others. Here there is nothing like that. We are saying extend the same spirit to the maritime boundary. That emphasizing on an imaginary border in the sea as the one that is going to bring the Turkish Navy and all others to introduce a fight with Kenya. That's nonsense. Because we have more Somalis from Somalia on this other side as investors. And if you want to argue, and you can argue this, one of the greatest investors in this country, apart from maybe the Chinese and others, are Somalis. Because those in diaspora find it safer to invest here.
Including remittances.
Now, I can tell you this from a research knowledge point of view. With the impasse going on in Somalia, election was supposed to take place in February. It never took place. And we are not sure when it is going to be completed, possibly December. Many of investors in Somalia are now relocating to Kenya as investors. And we are looking for investors outside. These are investors. Uganda is our leading trading partner. Somalia is our leading external investor in this country. Okay. So you would be fool to agree with Faarax Macalin's idea that there's a xenophobia against Somalia. We are saying this madman with a gun in the market called Faramajo should come to his senses that he has more people, he has more wealth in this country than that imaginary border there, and sit down with the Kenyans and talk.
Okay, so you call for negotiations regardless. You call for negotiations regardless.
What?
You call for negotiations regardless.
And it's not out of the ordinary. We negotiated with Tanzania. Okay. Tanzania is negotiating with Mozambique. Mozambique is negotiating with South Africa, and South Africa is negotiating with Namibia. Because the idea of negotiating sea maritime boundaries is new. Okay. The only problem we have is that the Somalis took their case to the court, ICJ, and the ruling might kind of violate the whole spirit of negotiation in the West Indian Ocean. Okay. If you look at the border with Tanzania, it's parallel. This one with Somalia, the proposed is parallel. I don't think there's any court in the world that will lock out another country. Therefore, the judgment might be in favor of both Kenya and Somalia at the same time. But whatever the outcome, we'll have to sit down and talk.
The African spirit you talked about in your article.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
I'll come to you for final word. Ben, kindly, you're the neutral factor here. Because this is an intellectual debate they normally have on Twitter.
Absolutely.
And it comes so timely that the ICJ is said to be issuing the determination on the maritime dispute. But nonetheless, though, how then are we likely to move forward? Because at the end of the day, we need each other, and there seems to be the symbiosis in terms of the symbiotic relationship between Kenya and Somalia.
One reality that we have to agree is that there is no way Kenya can completely exist without Somalia, and vice versa. This relationship has been for centuries, not just a few decades when we demarcated Africa and created these boundaries and all that.
For millennia. It
is very difficult even, it's like the case we have with ourselves and Tanzania, and Tanzania here in the Maasai. It is very difficult to claim that somebody who sits at the Namanga side on the Kenyan side is the Kenyan Maasai, and suddenly half a kilometer across, now you are a totally different person. I would really go the direction Professor Kagwanja is proposing, because this idea, this conflict, as you have seen, and the kind of sentimental emotions that are being conflated by especially the government of Somalia is going to be to a huge detriment to both the people of Somalia and the people of Kenya. We must be able to look at the bigger picture, especially the mutual interests, which can never be wished away. The investment either way and the mutual interaction either way is not going to end because of a dispute, especially on which is in the sea. It's not even on the land. You understand? And some of these are the pertinent issues that especially President Farmajo should agree. An honest and a holistic discussion would really be the way forward. Because at the end of the day, suppose the Indian Ocean dries up tomorrow. What happens? You know, those which is not likely to happen. But
thank you, Ben.
We have really to look at the bigger the bigger interest, because there are millions of people who have moved from Somaliland or Somalia to this country, and there are lots of investment that are currently going on in Somalia from Kenya, and a lot of support. So if we continue with this antagonism, it is going to be very costly for the two countries.
Thank you so much. much. Let me give Honorable Faarax Maalim the final word. And Honorable, I have 2 minutes, so can we kindly finish up on this?
2 things, or 3 things. One, they're Kenyans of this ethnic Somali. So get that first of all, who are same rights the Kikuyus, the Luos, the Luya, the Taita, the Mijikenda have. You can't take away their right, the Kenyans. One of the 44. How many are we now tribes? 44 or 43?
Include the Makonde.
Makonde, 44 tribes.
43, and then the
44.
and then the Hindus.
Yep.
The Hindus.
So we are 44.
Okay, one of the 44 tribes were indigenous to this place. If anything, I think the Bantus found us here.
The what?
If you look at history, the Bantus found us here, where we are now. Now, make a distinction between that. Secondly, the Somalis from Somalia, who have their passports and who Professor Kagwanja says are investors in this place. There's a possibility of that. I don't know the exact number myself, and I've never been bothered to look for it. But what I know is that there are thousands of Somalis who hold British passports, Canadian passports, American passports, Australia, New Zealand. They literally hold Scandinavian passports. They hold all those countries. They're here as nationals of those countries. If anybody does not want them,
okay,
no big deal. I mean, that's something between those nations that they came from and their own interest in here. For your information, a few of them were harassed, and up to 200,000 of them went and settled in Turkey, now and took their children there. I thought that was a big mistake on our part because they came to spend here. They did not come to overload our public sector here in any way. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Let me just finish.
Okay,
let me just finish.
Kindly, because of time.
I want us to see that distinction between a Somali ethnic. It's like saying a Jew, the American Jews, there are European Jews, there are all sorts of Jews. There's no way you're going to go and have a problem with Blinken. What is he called? The Secretary of State in the US?
Anthony Blinken.
Blinken.
Okay.
And then tell him because you have a problem with Netanyahu, and he's a Jew also, so you have a problem with him.
Okay.
And you tell him we allow the Jews to be in the States and they're doing business here. Why are they doing this to us in Israel? It's nonsense, absolute and utter hogwash. That's not the way to think. That's not the way to build a nation.
Thank you.
You're building tribes and ethnicities here, which is not right.
Okay, thank
you.
you.
The other thing is, finally, Kagwanja, Farmajo is a very popular person right now in Somalia. You know why? Because you talk about him a lot.
Yeah. He's a president.
You talk about him a lot.
Yeah.
You have given him the kind of popularity that he needed. So, in a sense, I think you're working for him.
Okay.
There might be something between the two
Thank
of
you.
you. I'm not that much. Much divorced of the fact that you might do some consultancy on him.
Thank you. And Honorable Faarax Maalim, we ended at that. And Professor Kagwanja has, when he comes to studio, always fancies having camel milk tea. And this morning he was provided with
dates.
Either rooting for Ruto or rooting for Raila.
Thank you.
You are now spoiling my camel milk and my dates.
Okay, thank you. Nonetheless, Prof, thank you so much for coming. The camel milk tea, hope it served you better. And the Des Ben Mulwa, thank you so much, my brother. Asante Sana, thanks for coming. Honorable Faarax Maalim is the former Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly and the Wiper Party Deputy Leader. Your time is all appreciated. And many thanks for the feedback on Twitter handle K24 this morning. The WhatsApp number displayed on the bottom end of your screen. 21222 was the short SMS code. And coming up next is Interactive with Mungala Mbuvi, Shiko Kaitani, and Ketchira, who will be taking over from me. We'll see you tomorrow morning on K24 this morning. Good morning.